Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're here, it's because you want to see exactly how many books I sell every single day, whether I'm working, I'm not working, whether I'm traveling, I'm not traveling. I'm currently in Bali, Indonesia here for the next couple of months, and I've decided to shoot a lot of videos to show you exactly how I do what I do and the amount of books I sell every single day on Amazon and many other platforms. So stick to the end. I'm definitely going to show you income proof. I'm definitely going to show you the amount of sales that I have every single day selling on the largest platforms in the world. And the reason I want to do this is because when I first came on to the online space, trying to make money online, and even today as I continue to look, because I continue to look for other opportunities to grow my outreach, my digital assets online, I noticed the same exact thing. Even people in my space, they give you free training, right? They show you free training, which is at arm's length, but they really don't show you that they're making money doing these kind of things. And that's very easy to do. You could actually go watch a YouTube video in how to make money online, one of my videos, and you could create your own video, and it sounds like you know what you're doing, but you never show that you're actually making money. This is why I tend to show or do a lot of videos showing the income proof, because that's really the only way you really know that I make money or I say exactly what I do. So before I get into it, I want to tell you a little bit about me, that I'm currently working on my doctorate degree, and my doctorate work is based on science translation. And basically what that is, I read a lot of research and I make recommendations, whether an organization, a hospital, whether a physician, whether a community, they want to implement the latest and best evidence. I interpret that evidence and I make recommendations as to how they can improve a certain problem, a certain process that is evidence-based. So for me, it's not about showing the income because I don't gain anything from that. For me, my philosophy and what I'm currently working on is evidence. And what better way, without boasting, what better way for you to see that I sell so many books per day, that I make so much doing what I'm doing? Because that's the only way for you to really know that what I teach, what I show is real, as opposed to theory. So a lot of the things that I see, a lot of the people that I see teaching online, I wish that it was totally real, and I'm sure that it is real for some people that are doing it, but for a lot of people that are shooting videos all day long about making money and they don't really do it and show proof that they're making money, is not evidence. So this is why I shoot a lot of videos this way, so you really understand that what I do is real. It's not some type of theory or that it could happen. It does happen, and it does happen every single day for me. So stick around to the end. I promise to show you exactly how many books I sell on a daily basis, whether I'm in Indonesia, whether I'm working on my doctorate degree, whether I'm working on real estate, whatever I'm doing, my books sell 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 on Amazon.com and many other platforms throughout the world. Stick around. I'll see you on the inside. If you like what I have to say, guys, please go ahead and smash that like button, and I'll see you on the inside. All right, guys, so welcome to the back office. Let's get into today's video. We're talking about, is Amazon KDP good? Specifically in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how many books I've sold this year in 2020. So stick around to the end of the video for that proof. I'm going to say that this year has not been super great, but I learned a couple of things, and it's the fact that, and this is going to answer your question, is one of the reasons that Amazon KDP is good, and it's going to be great in 2021. As it turns out, sales weren't super great this year, but my books from the last several years are just still selling, and I haven't had to really pump out so many books this year. Number one, because of the COVID-19, a lot of things got held up in Amazon, and especially in audible.com, HCX. That was practically almost shut down for the entire year. But, you know, the sales were still strong, and it just confirms the evidence of the strategies that I use to publish nonfiction books. So let's get right into today's video, and let's answer the question, is Amazon KDP good? And I think if you watched my other videos, you're going to know it's a great business model, especially for new people in the business, the online business. But I'm going to tell you specifically why this is really good for you. So let's get right into today's lesson. So the one of the top reasons why Amazon KDP is so good is because it gives you the ability to be totally hands off. Maybe not 100% hands off, but anyone that understands passive income, you're going to know that there's no such thing as 100% hands off. There's always going to be an element of work, and there's always going to be an element of work up front. There's always going to be a lot of work up front to get to that level of passively earning income, but there's always going to be work. So a good analogy would be an airplane taking off up to 35,000 feet. You're going to expend a lot of fuel on the takeoff, but once you're up at 35,000 feet, the plane is not going to use so much fuel, but it's still going to have to use fuel. Same thing with passive income. So this is a very good business for you because you put in the work up front, and then you kind of take a seat back and let these sales take over. You let Amazon continue to do what they're best at, which is to sell products, to follow up with their customers, to provide exceptional delivery experience to customers. So that's what Amazon KDP does for you. Once you do this work, once you upload these digital assets, you're lined up with Amazon, one of the greatest companies of today. So let me show you how this works. So this year, like I said, I haven't published a lot of books this year, but my books continue to sell, and I'm going to show you here very shortly how many books I've sold already this year. It's November 19th today. Actually, November 20th. I'm in Bali, but it's not November 19th where you are. And I'm going to show you sales from January to October 31st. So 10 months out of this year, COVID year. I'm going to show you how many books I sell per day. And these are old books. And it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. In fact, I'm going to show you today that I'm a full-time student. I'm working on my doctorate degree. I'm a full-time student. I'm doing that. This year I got involved in buying properties and flipping them. I'll show you a deal that I just got an offer this morning on a deal. And this is all from KDP's cash flow and being able to learn the philosophy that you can use intellectual property, your brain, and then you can outsource all of the work. And that's what KDP Amazon is all about. You're using intellectual property to understand keywords, high traffic, and you're having books written in these type of areas. You're outsourcing the ghostwriting, you're outsourcing the cover design, and then you let the marketing, you let the 4 billion people visiting Amazon let the magic happen that way. So let me show you here first. Let's go over the sales so you guys could see immediate proof of how many books I sell per day on a year like COVID. I did better last year at this point in time, but I still made a ton of money this year, and you can do it too. So imagine building your business to the levels that I have mine now. So let's get right into it. I'm here at IngramSpark. This is one of the partners that we upload books to. So when you have ads, I do have ads on my books on Amazon. So when you have ads on your books are sold through Amazon, print on demand, or affiliate partners like IngramSpark. The beautiful part about KDP Amazon, when you upload your book to IngramSpark, you have to pay $49. But after that, you don't have to pay any type of advertisement, and your books sell every month. So let me show you the sales for IngramSpark so you have an idea of what it's like. So here is, I've pulled in the report from January 1st all the way to October 31st. And there's going to be 3 reports. There's going to be the US, there's going to be the UK, and there's going to be Australia. There's one more report down here. That's the Global Connect. I'm not going to do that one. But here's my name up here, Alex. And because it's so many, the date range is over a certain amount of months, I have to have them email me that report over to my email. So I'm going to go over to my email. I've requested that already. I've requested that already. So let's go to my email here. And here's my email. And as you can see, it's 6:22 p.m. November 19th. So this is the sales comp for the US. So we're going to go into the US first. I'm going to open that up. And you can see this is the US here on the left. You could see period January 1st, October 31st. You can see it's November 2020, November 19th, just like I've stated. So based on this time period for US sales, I've sold over 2,441 books. I'm going to go to this Excel sheet here, and I've put this in. $241 books for Ingram US. We're going to do the same for the UK. And here's the UK here. And we're going to do the same PDF, and it's the same type of report, January 1st to October 31st. For the UK, I've sold 459 books in the UK this year. And I'll do the same for Australia. So let me put that here in our Excel sheet for the UK, 459. And I'll do the same here for Australia. These are bigger markets. Only 88 books in Australia. Right here, same time period. And we'll put that on our Excel sheet here. Let me just confirm here. What was it 59? It was 88. Okay, so 88. We'll add that here. So from IngramSpark alone, this year I've sold some about 2,988. Let me put that here, 2,988. Just from IngramSpark. Let's go over to my KDP back office. And these sales, have to do, let's see here. Let me do this. Okay, so we're in my back office here. And you could quickly see here that this is January 20th, 2020. And we're here in November 2020. So this is one of my older accounts. This is one account. And it's interesting. This is what I learned this year, that I didn't have to publish, and my income, of course, stays pretty consistent with the ads that I have. And you could see the COVID situation. So we have January here, and then sales start to drop as we go into quarantine and things get worse. And then we bottom out here in April, and then we have just consistent sales as things normalize, as people get used to the situation, as companies adjust. So you could see consistent sales here throughout the months. This account does average 5,000 to 6,000, as you could see here. And so let's get into the actual sales of books. So that's what we're talking. All right. So if we look at the sum here from these 10 months. This one's going to have a little bit of November, 2 weeks into November, but that's okay. This is only an estimate. Print book sales, I've done over 5,956 so far. 5,956. So let's put that in here. 5,956. And I'll say KDP print, and I'll do KDP ebooks down here. So for ebooks, I've sold 3,928. 3,928. And let's look at ACX sales, audiobook sales. The beautiful thing about KDP, and this is why KDP is another great, it's a great business, because I only run ads, Amazon ads, not Facebook or anything like that. This is all within the platform, very simple. The ads on Amazon reflect also on the ads for IngramSpark, also reflect on sales for IngramSpark, also help with sales for audible.com, because it's a parent company. Once you pull up a book, let me show you that now. Once you pull up a book, it offers the print, it offers the Audible book, if you're not aware of that. So your ads really serve a great purpose overall. Let me show. All right, so here's an example what I mean. So when you place ads, you place sponsored ads that I've shown in other videos, that the first two ads that come up when you pull up a page, When people click into your ad, they get offered the Kindle book, they get offered your audiobook, they get offered your hardcover book, your paperback, your print, and some people do audio CDs. So these ads serve to sell all of these products. So that's why I include my sales and sales. It's all the same family. So let's go into my ACX back office, and I'm going to show you sales for that for this year. Okay, guys, so we're here in my back office. You could see today's date, November 19th, over 100,000 audio sales. And I've put in here the start date of January 1st to October 31st. Let me refresh that live. It's refreshed. This year, definitely sales are down big time in Audible for me, but I've still done over 57,206 sales plus 2 bounties, which is not a big deal. 57,000. Let's put that in here again. 206. Okay, 57,206. Okay, so I'll put ACX sales. Like I've mentioned, I've concentrated my business a lot on audible.com because it's so profitable. As you could see how much more sales I have in Audible than in the other formats. But you could structure your business any way you want. I decided when I saw opportunity in ACX, I focused my energies. That means for those of you who don't understand, that means that I've published a lot of books that I know people in the audiobook space are going to listen to. So I do get sales, of course, in print and ebook for books, but I know that I'm going to rank. I have books that rank really well on audible.com. And these sales are from old books, and I like it. So this is what I did here. Let's take the total. So the total of all the book sales so far for the first 10 months of this year are 70,000. Look at the sum down here, 70,078. That's the total. I did this math already. And then what I did was I divided 70,078 by 10 months. So this is monthly. So I'm selling 7,008 books per month. That turns out to be on a daily basis. So if I take 7,000 and divide it by an average 30-day month, I'm selling 233 books per day. All of these combined. So imagine you selling a product over 200 books, any product 200 plus a day. It's not luck. It's not, it's just not luck. It's just strategies. The stuff that I teach works. And guys, it's not the point of this video for me to show you my accounts, my publishing businesses, which is more than this. This is just to show you proof that this works, and this works very well. This is a very good business because this is my oldest account and it's doing well. I don't have to pump any new books into it. It's just producing for me passively. Of course, I have ads running to this, and I could show you how much I spend per ads, but I spend about $2,000 per month, or $1,800, $1,700 per month on ads, which is just a drop in the bucket when I'm selling over 233 books per day or 7,000 books per day. Books range, my print books are no less than $13, and they range up to $40. My audiobooks range no less than $6.95 up to $25. So I'm not selling the bulk of $2.99 books. This is, like I say, $15,000, $20,000 business per month. Take away $1,700, $1,800 in ads. It's a great business. Amazon KDP is a very, very good business. And I just shown you here that I sell over 233 books per day just from this account. All right. So I hope you got to see that this is a great business model. This is not the only thing that I do, but I want to show people that anybody could do this. Anybody could start building one book at a time, their account, and create this passive income. Not all books are going to do super well, just like just like in everything, there's only going to be a small percentage that are going to bring in these huge monster sales. They're going to be ultimately so successful that they're going to out-trump any books that do okay. Overall, all of my books sell. All of my books have returned their investment two or threefold. I do have exceptions that have just, they paid my cars, they pay for everything. So I hope you could see that this is something you could get into. This is something you could do. This is something anybody could do. Imagine selling 30 books a day to start, selling 10 books a day to start. 10 books a day, you're making, let's say 10 books a day, and you're making $6, $7 averages. You're doing 60 bucks a day. A month, you're doing over $2,000 overall, as a side thing, and then you build it to something else, something larger. Anyway, if you found some value, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Reach out and send me a message if you want me to address anything specific. I'm trying to be transparent here. I'm not a full-time marketer. I do market books, and I just created my course not too long ago. You guys could find the link below. But